3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win.
We are ready for baseball. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a rocky start in this homestand. I mean, you're 1-3. You only won 1 game in 4. The fans are a little restless. This is a big game to win right here, to really just kind of get some foundation of winning back in your blood.
Perhaps we'll back him off a bit. 1-2. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here's another 1-2. Hit out towards second. Kemp gloves it. Throw on to first, and Ellsbury's a ground down victim to open up the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Matt, this lineup has been on fire. Everybody's hitting from top to bottom. I don't know how you get them out right now. If you roll the ball up there, they'll probably golf it out of the ballpark. They've been that hot.
Here's Starlin Castro, and you can see great numbers over the past few games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick. Gone. It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro. Number 13 for him on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. A shot down the first baseline, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Stepping up now, Chris Carter. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he struck him out.
Batting fifth, shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh, 2 for 9. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bregman is going to put this one away on the dirt in front of the dugout, and that ends the inning. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. 1-0 Yanks. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
As I look at this ball game today, one thing to keep an eye on is his at-bats against the right-handers, his approach against right-hand hitters, because right-handed hitters are hitting under 250 against him, and those are the guys that he's going to have to exploit if he wants to win this ball game.
Here's Jake Marisnick. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Springer.
Here's George Springer. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. And they're closing in on a division. And this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice. And that's what I see with this club right now.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl doesn't get a lot of complaints from players or coaches about his strike zone. He calls a good zone, and more importantly, he's consistent.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Three and one, here it is. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tony Kemp is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third. He's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And that's in there. Base hit. In to score the runner from third. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out.
Well, they scored a lot of runs yesterday, and they score 1 here. Maybe the bats are clicking again. They're getting right back to work where they left off yesterday.
Evan Gattis now standing in. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Ball 1. Runners are at first and third with none out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Here's the catch by Ellsbury as the runner tags at third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Hey, great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
In now, Yulieski Gurriel. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
Called strike. 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I'm hoping to see Evan Gattis turn it around a bit. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now he's truly in one. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
He's set. Here it comes. Carlos Correa is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. In past meetings with Tanaka, 5 for 12. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Batting 7.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. A 1 pitch on its way. And this is fouled at the plate. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner's after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So it's 4 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid Park. Stepping into the box, Greg Bird. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak.
33, Greg Bird.
Line drive to left. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And in the outfield, you got Josh Reddick. Cannon for an arm. He can go to his left or to his right to go get a baseball. I like how he plays out there.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. He's only 1 for 10. Into the windup and the pitch. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty. Lined into left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Headley.
Now at the plate, Chase Headley. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's set, and the pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Runners on first with one down. Swing hard liner to left center, and Headley will reach. It's a base hit.
Ball's on the outside half. You go with the pitch. Old school textbook hitting. Stays with it and drove that ball with the shortstop head.
Jackson.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Jackson. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball one.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starlin Castro will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Reddick on the run. And that's the third out. Yankees leave them loaded. They trail it 4-1. Now to the plate, Brian McCann. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Brian McCann.
Into the windup and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. 1-2. Here it comes. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
Well, here we are with the leadoff hit in the second. and the pitcher really struggled in the first inning. So you got to be a little bit concerned. The stuff just doesn't look like it's there today.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down at the shortstop at Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Runner at first here, one man out. That's by him for strike one. 1-1, here it is. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. From the stretch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Jackson has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, George Springer. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Jackson. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Jackson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. We've played 2, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez.
Leading off for the
He'll
Yankees,
try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Sanchez.
Hit sharply on the ground, but that finds its way through for a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats,
Up
2
next for the
doubles.
Yankees,
They might want to think about pitching
designated
around
hitter,
him the next time he steps in,
Carter.
because he looks locked in for this one.
Here's Chris Carter now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And this is fouled back and out of play. No one out with a runner at second. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. So stepping in,
Now batting,
Didi Gregorius.
shortstop.
0 for 1 here in the early going.
Gregorius.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play.
The first baseman.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Comes set with the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently.
That's a tough pitch to recognize. A backdoor cutter, you just don't see that very often.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now. Riding in once again, Brett Gardner. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at a ball down. 0-1 count and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he pops him up back behind second base. Correa has got it, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits. Evan Gattis now standing in. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Catcher Evan Gattis.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Another 0-2 home. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Yulieski Gurriel, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a curveball right on the corner. 1 out, nobody on. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Carlos Correa now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here, his second hit tonight. And as you see on the graphic, he's currently third best on this Astros ball club. Here comes the first pitch. Josh Reddick is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. It's the Astros 6 and the Yankees 2. And there now is Chase Headley. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Chase Headley.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If you hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Standing in now, Austin Jackson, as he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Line towards center field. Springer patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
For the Yankees, center fielder Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And a breaking ball that's chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. One strike home now to Ellsbury. 1-1.
Outside.
2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery on the ground to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that in second as there are two aboard now.
Well, Matt, that's in a row. He's swinging the bat. We've been watching him over this week just scorching.
Digging in to try it again, Starlin Castro. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. There's one. On to first. It's a double play. And another crisis is averted here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian McCann. He set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Gregorius ranging into the outfield. One away.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Down to Headley at third. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting, left fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Into the box now, Jake Marisnick. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A ball hit softly on a line to third. Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning as the side is retired. Another look at a gem at third base as this ball is speared midair. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Sanchez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Well, what a way to start the new month. He gets 3 hits here in the game. The first day of the month. You're feeling good about turning the chapter and moving into this month now.
Here's Chris Carter now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On the ground to third. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. They still trail here at 6-2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. George Springer. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Into the windup and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter. And instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now here's the pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting, catcher Evan.
Ready
Gaddis.
once again, Evan Gaddis. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Backhanded. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. 5 innings complete. The Astros on top, 6-2. Stepping in and ready for start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Bird.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit back toward the mound. Kemp scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Ready for another shot now. Brett Gardner, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way out in front. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the right, but that one rolls foul.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately he just fouled it off.
Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Digging in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Yulieski Gurriel.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind at the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Wood.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
2-1's the count.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Got a piece. It's 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the third time. 3-2 now.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for 3rd. And he is into 3rd with a triple, his 3rd hit of the night.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single. So if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
Josh Reddick is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner ranging back, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from 3rd tags up, and they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from 3rd. It's a 7-2 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Brian McCann. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly, and that's by him. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Tanaka gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. It's the Astros 7 and the Yankees 2. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings.
On for the Yankees, right fielder.
Ready for another
Austin
chance.
Jackson.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, center fielder.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th.
Ellsbury.
And that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. One strike home now to Ellsbury. Very weakly on the ground. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
The batter, number 14.
Here's Starlin Castro. He was a double play victim last time around. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Marisnick going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming. Now a 7-3 game.
And he was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the third guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. The Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Get up and stretch. It's the Astros 7 and the Yankees 3. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Jackson is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Jake Marisnick. He's working on a 1 for 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2. One out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
George Springer will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Chris Davinsky has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 47.
Riding in once again, Chris Carter. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And the pitch on 2-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Kemp from the outfield grass. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Shortstop, Didi
Ready once
Gregorius.
again, Didi Gregorius. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the Crawford boxes and gone. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Here's Brett Gardner now as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 1-2. Here it comes. Grounded to short. Correa comes up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The Yankees claw. Standing in, Tony Kemp. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Baseman, Tony Kemp.
Johnny Barbado is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
64, Johnny Barbado.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Evan Gattis now standing in. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Hey, every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Carlos Correa is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo. Set to start the ninth now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our MLB Network presentation. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Oh, and Headley can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike two now.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Two-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Well, that's his third hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Now to the plate, Austin Jackson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Reddick is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. Bregman is there, 2 down. Starlin Castro will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Line towards center field. Springer is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
8-4 tonight.